So hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel which name is Metallurgical Engineering, and today we are going to discuss about how to calculate ideal HCP ratio. HCP stands for hexagonal closed pack. So this is the illustration of HCP unit cell. So don't worry about this. Actually in real space what happens, these two atoms touches each other, but just for schematic we are going through for a proper neat and clean diagram. So what we do, we take the top plane and the basal plane, which is, you know, that 0 0 0 1 planes are these. So we take the center atom, face center atom, this of top plane, which is A, and the basal plane, which is A dash, and there are three atoms between the top plane and basal plane, P, P dash and R, P, P dash and R, which is clear that which atoms we are taking. Now this distance AP distance is A, AR distance is also A, and the distance between AP dash is also A. All the distance P dash R, PR, P dash P is also A, and again P dash A dash, due to symmetry these all distances are A. So what we are going to do, and this distance A dash is C. So this A dash line where it cuts P dash R P, which is an equilateral triangle, that point is O. Let's say it's O. Now what we are going to do, we are taking that triangle QPR. So we are putting a perpendicular from P to P dash R, which is Q. I have already shown it here, Q, but this is the perpendicular from P to the line P dash R, and we know that P dash R is A. So when we put any perpendicular from a vertex to a side of equilateral triangle, it bisects it. So this distance will be A by 2, and QR will also become A by 2. QR is A by 2. This is a very fundamental 4th class mathematics. Now QR is A by 2, we know, and PR is A, and QP is the perpendicular, PR is the hypotenuse, and this is base, QR is the base. So by applying Pythagoras theorem we calculate QP, and QP will come √3a by 2, √3a by 2, just simple Pythagoras theorem. Now O lies on the line QP by symmetry, and this distance OP is to OQ is 2:1. This is again 4th or 5th class mathematics. So this distance OP will be 2 by 3 QP, and QP we have calculated √3a by 2. So OP distance will come A by √3. When you multiply by putting QP is equal to √3a by 2, OP distance will come as A by √. Now we are taking this triangle AOP, which is again a right angle triangle. Now we are taking triangle AOP. We know the distance AP is A, AP is equal to A. We also know the distance OP we just calculated here, A by √3, and we have to calculate AO distance. AO is equal to what? We are again going to just put simple Pythagoras theorem. You know the hypotenuse distance, like length is A. You know the base distance is A by √3. And one more thing, we can see from here that the distance AO is the half of the distance of AA dash. And what is AA dash? We know AA dash is C. So distance AO is actually C by 2. So when we calculate AO from Pythagoras theorem, this is hypotenuse, this is base. So you will get the value. So by putting the value in Pythagoras theorem, we will get hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular, which is C by 2. So C by 2 ka whole square will come as C square by 4, plus a by root 3 ka whole square, that will come as a square by 3, and we will get 8a square is equal to 3ca square. We will get c is equal to under root 3 8 by 3a, which will come as 1.633a. So this is just the use of basic mathematics as Pythagoras theorem and of equilateral triangle, but you must have know how you can visualize it when you are given a simple hexagonal cubic unit cell. So which atom you have to take and how to construct and calculate this one. So if you have any doubt, you are always welcome in our comment section, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share our channel, and thank you.